Well, hi everybody. I am doing this video with no makeup and no prep other than just writing down a few thoughts and being here with you. This is, okay, first of all, this is me in Hawaii. Yay for vacation. And secondly, I think the message that I want to share with you is really important to me. Do any of you have your identity as a person really tied to your work? I know that I do, and so that's what this is about right here. I love my work. I love my work at times, maybe a little too much, and I need to remember to have some perspective, take a break, and like really take a break. So I want to share a few things here. So my work as a coach and a trainer is incredible because I get to work with clients on things that they want to work on. And I try to use my own life as a lab for almost all the things. So they might say, how does one motivate their team? Or how do you have more influence with people? Or how do you decrease stress and increase joy? And things like that. And something that has been coming up a bunch these days for folks in higher level positions is, how do I really take a vacation? And we might think that that sounds so simple, but if you're like, oh no, it's not, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's common that I hear people say, well, I try and go on vacation, and then for the first 2 days I'm unwinding. For 2 days I have a good vacation. For the last 2 days I'm getting back in the work mindset, and the whole time I'm checking my email. I'm never truly detached. So I wanted to practice. I wanted to practice and try it out. Email is one of those things that is it's such a draw, and it's so hard for us and hard for me to detangle from or get away from. And I want to just share, I'm even realizing as I share this, I don't think I've ever had a vacation where I haven't checked in on my email and responded to the emergencies. Even if I've had an out of office reply, I check just to make sure there's nothing that I really need to be dealing with. And so this time is different. For me, the email stuff is about control and systems. Like, I feel like if we want to be able to have a break from it, it's focusing on those two things. One, realizing we, aka me right here, like to be in control of my communications. And secondly, it's about systems to take care of it. Typically the system is I check plenty multiple times a day, and I'm really responsive. So I thought it would be helpful to first like commune about it and be like, this is a big issue. And then secondly, talk about strategies. The audio book that I'm listening to on this trip is Brene Brown's Atlas of the Heart, which I'm in the part earlier on where she's talking about the difference between stress and overwhelm. And you and I know that vacations, breaks, getting perspective, realizing our work is just our work, really. We are more than our work, is really important, because what's at stake is us being overwhelmed and consumed entirely by all the work stuff. So this is the reason for me, the more spiritual practice of it, if you will, from taking a break from the email, is to get perspective, have a break, realize my work is also just my work, and I can have other facets that are really important in my life as well. So the first, I don't know if you call it strategy or idea, the thing that has worked for me, right, as I'm using my life as a lab, is to realize it won't be perfect. What perfect looks like is if I'm there all the time in the office to respond to emails, to be the one to, I know exactly how my business works. I know exactly what the responses should be, to communicate, to not let anything slip through the cracks ever. And so if it's not me doing it, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be B level work instead of A level work. So that's the first thing, just getting comfortable. We know the concept even that is called like the good enough philosophy. For a week while being gone, email response, it's fine if it's good enough. Even though it's even hard for me to say that because I feel like, oh, I really care about being professional and everybody be responded to in the right way and timely. It's okay. And the second is having a system. So my system, and all of us could have a different system, but my system is having Sophia, my lovely assistant, to respond to all the emails, triage them, and deal with them. But at first I was like, how is she going to know what to say, how to respond? And then I was able to pull back a little bit and realize that, oh, many of these things are like common responses, right? Like, what are the top 15 or 20 email kind of issues that I'm dealing with? And I could write all of those out for her. I made a Word document that was like, if this happens, if someone's interested in a potential program, do this. Oh my gosh, there's a gecko. Did you see that? There's a gecko climbing right there. If someone's interested in potential coaching, this is how to respond to them. If someone's program is coming up, this is what to do, like all those things. And then for the other ones that it just needs to be me, could you write back to them and say, thanks, great, Julie's on vacation. She'll get back to you when she's back. And letting that system happen. It's hard. It's very hard. But the benefit far outweighs the challenge, I think. You might have a system where it is out of office reply and I really am going to respond whenever I get back. Or it could be you're spreading the work. You could have in your email where it says, in case of emergency, contact this person for this issue, this person for this issue. So your stuff's getting taken care of. Because really the worst is when you get back to 500 emails after being gone for a week. It just feels daunting and exhausting, and like the beauty and the relaxation of vacation is lost. And so is there a way to prevent that? So here's to having a little break from email. I do get a little bit of the shakes, being like, oh, important stuff is happening and I'm not there to be a part of it. It's okay. Okay, everybody. Here we're staying on this avocado farm, just a mile or two from the beach, up a very big steep hill. There's wild turkeys roaming around. There's avocados and mangoes and jackfruits and things like that hanging from the trees. I'm here with my family. It's lovely. I still have like look, we're coming from the beach. I still have like black sand stuck to me. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks.